Do I think that you need a college degree to be successful in life? Heck no. In fact, in some scenarios, I believe it limits your ceiling of what you can achieve in life because you went to college. You see, college, in my opinion, was created to give you an education that would allow you to get a job that you couldn't get without it. But today, so many kids, they get out of college and they don't have a job and they have nothing but a worthless piece of paper that is maybe going to get them an interview for a job. And let me pause here for a second and say, full transparency, I have a college degree, and I would recommend that if someone is getting one, that they choose to major in a major that's going to result in you getting a high-paying job. What are those majors? Let me give you some examples. Number 1, nursing. Number 2, pre-med. Number 3, engineering, business consulting, supply chain, robotics, essentially anything STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. But for those of you who didn't get good grades in high school, didn't have the opportunity to go to college, you aren't missing out. You can get ahead, you can rise up, you can still find success with a chip on your shoulder showing that you don't need a college degree to find success. And let me get real with you for a second. You know what I think about college? You can go to college, you can pay all the money in the world. Everybody pays the same amount, which makes no sense because some majors come out and make a lot of money, some majors come out and make little money, but we all pay the same. Why is that? Why do teachers who have a very low earning potential pay the same as somebody who's in business school who has an almost unlimited earning potential? Why is the same tuition for every single major? Why is there zero accountability from colleges to place students? That you could go major in whatever you want, get out, and then thank you so much. They have a celebration at the end of the time after you spend 4 years there, maybe even 5 years, because they want you to stay there as long as they can because they keep getting the money, right? Endless supply of checks. Okay, cool. We're going to throw a ceremony saying thank you so much. And guess what? Every graduation ceremony, even mine, that everyone that I've been to, guess what they ask for? Money. Please give back. One of the best things you can do is give back. Give back to the university. That's what makes it seem like it's a scam, that you can go there and all they do is give you a piece of paper after spending $70,000 to $80,000 with zero accountability of placing you in a job. Now, let me say some colleges do a great job placing people. Some schools in college, in universities, do a great job at placing their students in the actual occupation that they went to college for. I'm not saying all of them do, but from my experience, from what I've seen, the reason that people believe that college is a scam is because you pay all this money, zero accountability. You know what I think? This is what I think. I think if you don't place somebody and you don't get them the job that they should and you don't hit them, you don't allow them to get a higher paying salary than they would have if they started, then you should pay some of their money back. Maybe you shouldn't build the 20th building and remodel everything and have fountains going everywhere and make this place look like Rome. Why don't you spend money back in the kids and help them getting a job, because that's what it's supposed to be? Huh? Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Because it's covered by this thing called education, that our kids are getting education. What is education without money? What is education without getting me a job? My family needs to eat. My family does not need to have $80,000 to $90,000 in debt when I graduate. They need a job. Or I need a job so I can feed my family down the road. But so many people, they're not in that. They don't get that. They don't get that from universities. They don't. They don't get that at all. What they get is a piece of paper and a ceremony and a student loan for the next 30 years. It's almost the same amount as a mortgage. And we wonder why so many kids these days are wondering why a college degree is actually worth pursuing. You know why? Because they're finally starting to see through the bullcrap. They're finally starting to see what is really true, and that is, hey, it does not take a piece of paper to make money. It takes courage to make money. It does not take a piece of paper to get a job. It takes networking to get a job. So if you really want to use the school for all it's worth, use it for its networking abilities. I wouldn't worry about getting a 4.0 GPA. I would worry about getting a 3.3 or 3.5 GPA, but knowing every single person who comes into that school who could potentially lead you to a job. But so often it's you at the college who's putting forth all the effort and paying all the money just to squeeze a little bit of opportunity out of that school when it should be the whole other side around. If you pay $20,000 to any other thing out there, you will be getting a world-class service. Go pay $20,000 to anything out there, you should be getting a world-class service. But that's not how it is. That's not how it is whatsoever. So do I believe college is a scam? I believe that for a good portion of majors, it is not a scam. But I do believe that there are people that are not necessarily getting scammed, but they're getting the short end of the stick. And if this whole system is not turned around soon, people are going to start to wake up and they're going to start to say, hey, I ain't going there. I ain't doing that. I know in my scenario, in the business that I have, I don't care if you have a college degree. All I care about is that you have work ethic and that you can pay attention to detail. I can teach you everything else. Because quite frankly, the stuff that I have at my insurance agency, I own an insurance agency, you didn't learn that in school. And the only way you're going to learn it is if you sit in a chair next to me and I show you how to do it. So why do I care if you have a 4-year degree? I care that you show up on time, you do your job, and you do it well. And if you do that, you can find a way to have a career at my company. That's what I think, and that's what I think a lot of employers are thinking too. I don't think people are valuing a college degree the way they used to. It used to be rare. It used to be valuable. Now it's not. So I think there's going to be a change. I think there's going to, people are going to start to reconsider it, and these universities are going to have to really reconsider their value proposition, because that's what it is. Is it worth pursuing? And these students, quite frankly, I think people are starting to get frustrated with it. Parents can't afford it. Tuition's going up like crazy. It's gone up way faster than wages have. It doesn't prove anything. It's this 4-year party, and I think parents are starting to look past that. And so this is my video today, a little bit coming from the heart for my personal opinions. I would love to see what your opinions are. Go ahead and destroy me in the comments if you want to. I would love to hear your opinions. This is my opinion, and I love sharing it. So if you like this type of content, I'm going to be sprinkling this in. I post a video every day at 1:15 p.m. Go ahead and check it out. And thank you so much. And like and subscribe. Bye.